your Facebook page, perhaps WhatsApp, but have you ever unfriended anyone on Facebook because they made you feel uncomfortable? Maybe if you had a fight with someone on Twitter, you could be a victim of cyberbullying. Do you know what cyberbullying is? Joining us today to talk about this relatively new phenomenon is Thulane Wilson from Sakela Technologies. A very good morning to you and welcome, Thulane.
Thank you, Elvis.
First and foremost, just explain to us in general, what is cyberbullying?
Well, in simple terms, it's a type of intimidation or online intimidation that tends to happen either via emails or chat groups. Most commonly now, it's through social media platforms.
A lot of youngsters has been victimized. We've seen some of the stats that came out being victimized on social media and that sort of thing. So why is it then important to educate youngsters and spread awareness about cybersecurity, especially to young people?
Well, young people tend to be the victims at the end of it all. Older people, they sort of know how to manage it. At the very least, they can block or unfriend you. Young people tend to linger on being the victims of cyberbullying, and at the end of it all, they end up committing suicide, and that's just the worst part of it.
Sakela Technologies, what platforms or projects are you using to spread the awareness of cyberbullying to learners as well as to educators and to communities?
Well, we've recently developed and launched an anti-cyberbullying platform called Lumka. It's accessible via the web and is also downloadable for free on Google Play Store. The platform allows individuals to report cyberbullying. We've partnered with the Cybersecurity Hub, which is the custodian of the cybersecurity in the country. So individuals then can report cyberbullying, which then goes through the hub, and they have a team that works or looks at your case. The platform also allows you to take surveys, basically to check your understanding on the topic. You can also scan for your email to check if it's been hacked or not, or it's been used inappropriately.
Is that so?
Yes.
So what do? You just put in your email address and check?
You put in your email address, we've put in an algorithm together, and it checks at various platforms throughout the internet, and it comes back, it tells you the results, the number of sites or the name of the sites where your email was used inappropriately.
That's a fantastic service. Is this a free service too?
Absolutely, absolutely. Everything on the platform, it's for free, and it's readily available.
Now, on your website, it says that 80% of kids get cyberbullied. Is the figure really that high?
This is just a number, not just locally, and I mean South Africa, but then, as you'd appreciate, this is a global phenomenon. So it's both domestic and international number that we're looking at.
Do people know about Lumka, the Lumka project, and how are you making them aware, especially for those that need the type of service? It's the first time I'm hearing about it, and I think it's a very interesting site.
Yeah, like I said, we launched in January. We conceptualized the solution sometime late last year, and officially launched in January. We have been to schools in Kimberley, in Limpopo, so there is a bit that we're doing to get out there. Our partnership also with the Cybersecurity Hub under the DTPS, that is the Department of Telecommunication and Postal Services, is trying its best to sort of get the word out there so that people know about the platform and the use and what it's intended for.
So there's cooperation with government departments in order to make sure that the word gets out and that people can utilize the service?
Yes, with DTPS. We've also received an endorsement letter from Gauteng Department of Education to pilot the project in about 21 schools.
So how does it work? How does one then become part and parcel of the project? Do you have to register? What do you do?
Yeah, so the platform is available for free. You can engage with the platform without registering. However, if you do register, you then tend to earn points. So the platform is a gamified platform, and the only time you can then earn points is through registration. So you can register via your Twitter account or your Facebook account or your traditional form of registration. There's surveys, there's newsletters that we put on board, and there's also a game which you can play on cyberbullying.
Sounds very, very exciting. So the points that you earn, how do you earn it, and what can you do with these points?
You earn them through engaging with the platform. And at the end, we aim to have cyber scouts. So whoever who has more points or big points, we can then appoint you as a cyber scout, and basically what you'll be doing either in your community or in your school, you can teach others about cyberbullying. The platform is also being extended to have 4 languages. So that is, it's rendered in English, in isiZulu, in Sesotho and Xitsonga.
Fantastic. Let's talk about parenting in the digital age, because I know a lot of parents must be watching and saying to themselves, what is this all about? Does it mean that you have to perhaps put a block on your television screen, which is the simplest thing to do, or do you deny your children access to the internet until they're 16 years old?
Yeah, well, that's quite difficult, and you can't necessarily in this day and age be blocking kids till the age of 16, like you say. There's a new buzzword now, which is the 4th industrial revolution. With that upon us, you can't afford as a parent pretty much to be blocking kids, or just not to be paying attention on their activities on the internet. So parents need, the parenting does not only stop at putting age restriction on TV. TVs these days are now connected to the internet. Bullying happens through gaming. Kids tend to spend a lot of time on gaming on the internet. So just having kids on gaming or on TV, blocking TV usage, you must also take precaution on consumption on internet, and basically content. You, as a parent, you need to take note on content creation of what kids consume on the internet.
Final advice to parents and to kids out there watching the program.
Yeah, parents need to be proactive. It's don't push the blame or the responsibility of knowing what your kids get up to on the internet. You need to be proactive and know what your kids get up to, or what they chat with, or who they chat with, and basically their activities on the internet.
Thulane, I thank you so much, and wonderful work you're doing.
Thank you very much.
That was Thulane Wilson from Zakhele Technologies. They're putting this wonderful thing together. It's called the Lumka Project. Lumka Project. Go and find it on the internet and make sure that you are